And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They pitch it out to Cook. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's the battering ram blown. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Slow.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Handoff comes to Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
We got 3, fellas.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. LeGarrette Blount with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 7-0. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, It's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw two tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and this belongs to the Vikings.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
22! 11-11! Got tactics for 3. Ready!
Third and long. It's Stafford. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Everson Griffin in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. This is taken at the 23. Shifts past him at the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They start the drive with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to Tano Passigno. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Taylor, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks.
9 picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. And a short gain down to about the 33. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Light. Set. 260.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Being chased out left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
22. Hey.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Play action, now Taylor. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. First target, first catch, and a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Taylor. Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give. This is Cook. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, Taylor. He sets to fire deep. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. He's at the 30, 10, 5. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Hey, go here! 53.
Now a toss play. It's Breda. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
He'll get it up the middle, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. More from Minneapolis after this. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Big 20.
They come out here in the I. They'll toss it to Breda. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are in for 6. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And now out comes Minnesota. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory. But that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done. But I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of it.
He's got a man. Complete. Give him 30 yards there. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Taylor. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Stafford. A hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Four down, tag 53.
Now Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Hey, 22.
Throwing is Stafford. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but and I think the ball's out. And this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or
every
counters,
time
as I also like to call them.
Stafford gets touched, he fucking fumbles. What is going on?
And they've had ability to
that
see
shit don't
what
make
you've
no
done.
sense.
They're going to make their adjustments.
Like, you just breathe on the little motherfucker and he's dropping the ball.
And try and stay ahead of the pace.
I think this game's trying to fuck me, man. Like, it's trying to, like,
in this ball game.
equalize or do something. Like, what's with that? Like, I've never,
something else.
I don't know, man. You guys got a lot of stars on the front line now.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This clock really pisses me off.
They run again with Breida. Takes this one across the 35 to 36.
Like, I pick a play in the fucking things, like, running out of time.
They
like,
can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
That's why I'm going to get a stopwatch. I bet if I had a stopwatch, the time would not be...
Down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Oh, bro, who you waving, man? Like,
10.
stop with the waves.
21.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh,
anyways, man.
Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
That fucking spy is killing me.
Well, this at least is the right idea.
He's just sitting there waiting for me to pass over to him and catch it.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Second and 9 now from the 21. Again, it's Cook.
Take him down, man.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to find Diggs. And brought down.
Fuck, man. How come I can't get catches like that? And my guys are so fucking shit that they can't get catches like that? Like, fuck out of here, man. Let me get my fucking guy. Stop fucking with me.
From the gun, Taylor.
Oh, man.
Check this one down to McCoy.
Too much people jumbled up,
He'll
man.
get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down. Taylor. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Shaq Thompson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And now the Lions going to stop us
fucking clock,
momentarily as they
man.
call a timeout.
That shit ticks down so
It's just
fucking
their
fast.
First, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Taylor now from the gun, he'll throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? Third and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
You feel like
here's Drew Case.
the workouts are like
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
What the fuck? Oh man, this is some bullshit. I swear this game's kind of fucking, man. Why the fuck would he do that? That's stupid, man.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
You think?
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Yeah, good stuff after the gym.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard
No,
line.
store.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
I'm afraid to use this play because, like, every time you do plays with the halfback coming up the fucking backfield, he always runs into the goddamn lineman. Man. It's really fucking annoying. Fuck, I really wish I had I wish I would have did like a halfback dive or something.
To throw on 2nd down to Stafford.
See, look at this. No one's even blocking this fucking guy, man.
6-yard line. Daniil Hunter.
Jesus fuck, man. Can anybody block this guy? No, he's like 99 overall. Good shit.
A record-setting season.
Jesus fuck, man. Nobody can block this cocksucker, man. He comes fucking running in with his arms stretched out like a zombie.
After the sack, they'll come up now.
What fucking animation is
I wouldn't
that?
be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Come on, bro. Fucking move over, you fucking retard.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed, speed, speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete.
Man.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Looking deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10.
Oh, why is he wide open?
Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And the Lions have recovered.
You know, he's just bad as Stafford, man.
An accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
Yeah, I really want to do this other play, but I'm so afraid because it glitches out. It's a good play, but it glitches out. The quarterback ends up doing a little fucking loop-de-loop in the middle of the field and gets sacked. Ain't not shit you can do about it either, bro. Like you just...
They'll begin the drive with Breida, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Finding room inside the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
That spin got him.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions take advantage of the turnover to put up 6.
If I can hold my shit, that should be game right
get it to
there.
him, let him do the rest.
I can't let him score quick. If he scores quick, then I can lose this
I like
shit.
the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch.
It's a good game so
far. He loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw on 2nd down. Taylor. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Woo!
I
saw that, baby.
And they take possession
they almost sacked him, too.
And have it at the 36-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks
now he's run the clock out
in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now it's Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking
care
of
fumble
the ball,
really helped.
all the ball security terms that have ever been
Actually,
used,
that last touchdown
they
got
come into
really
play
helped.
for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Bro, spin, man.
And he'll lose yardage here.
Don't you know how to fucking spin?
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Here's Breida.
Yeah, I hate that tackle. Wow, how do they do that?
No gain that time, and it leaves him
He just fucking reaches over and like somehow extends to get me. Like, how do they? Someone please teach me that. I need to know how to do that.
Oh, that reminds me of the great
no idea how to
defenses of old,
fucking do
doesn't
that.
it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Now I got to use a timeout.
Play clock at 4. We're going to get a timeout called. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Yo, where's the hand? There he is. I know, he's right in the middle. Shit, I don't know.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And
really?
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away.
12? That shit looked like it went out at the 2.
Now out comes Minnesota. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
How come you're not outside, buddy?
Because I was what?
What are you looking for?
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Here's Taylor throwing again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Taylor operating from the gun. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go.
Why do they always get it, man? It's like playmakers. You just can't fucking, like...
Third down. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the third down. They've got to maximize.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Darryl Worley. And they will finally get it.
Good game, bro.
All the way down near the 40-yard
Good game.
line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Huh. I'm gonna chew a little clock if you don't mind. Chew a little clock.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Ben Gideon in on the stop. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, then you stop that clock. They run with Breida. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
You got to have a good running game to
It's a
finish off the
11
game.
yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
He's smashed. 15 yards, bro.
Awkwardly here, and a late
Do I get to score again?
I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. This is Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Ready. And 4 down, tag 53.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Another timeout called by the Vikings now, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Lions on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. here. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now we're going to get a timeout here.
Should have bounced to the outside quicker, but he had that whole middle clock, which I was hoping would open up.
Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
I feel like wind's blowing. I'll wait till like it hits around 20 seconds, because if I don't, the meter's going to come down like fucking NASCAR. It always does. Unless you wait. You got to like wait. Let the internet catch up or whatever they do. Plus they can't time the kick.
Is on the money. It's good. And that will get the lead up to
14. It's really looking like the Vikings are going to whip my ass.
They settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to solve this.
I really needed this win.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing
off. I think the Packers
will
play at some point. That's going to be a tough game.
While it's not mission accomplished,
I'm not sure who else.
It's darn close.
And the decision to bring it
but
out
I definitely needed this win to get into the playoffs. I need like one more win after this. I think I should be in. I don't know.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Second and 10, it's Taylor again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Taylor will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Come on, guys, get it.
Complete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I might give up a touchdown here, but I'm going to try something.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Ready. Flag 32. Flag 32.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Oh,
Did he get that? Oh, come on.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you Laddie?
He called me Laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Flag 32. Flag 32. Z.
To throw is Taylor. To throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
Z.
Throwing again, it's Taylor. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They give him 12 yards and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, it's Taylor. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Jumbo. Real right, 22. Back 53. Zebra. Stay 50. Say go here.
Throwing here, Stafford. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
That D-line is
NFL
fucking
sack leader
killing me,
coming
man.
into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
I'm just giving him fucking sacks over here.
Ready. 10.
Shit, what's
Here's
going on?
Stafford now on 2nd down. Buying time to his left.
Jesus, really? I had to give that off?
Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
Oh, good game.
Let's face it, in most cases,
Gave up a final touch interception, but oh well. I took 6 away from him. He only had 31 yards passing. Jesus.
With 1 in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Lions, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL.
you